Hi everybody, welcome back to the gardening artist. Reba here. So it is a cold morning. Well, it's actually afternoon almost, but I came out here to the front porch area so I could show you how things are looking out here in the green stalks and show you where I planted those raspberries that I had in the backyard that I got from my gardener. All right, so here are the green stalks, and as we can see this week there's a lot more progress. So right here I got bok choy in this top section. So the sun is kind of harsh, but we do have sprouts, you guys. So this is very encouraging. I've tried growing bok choy before and nothing really happened with it, so we will see what goes on. Look at, I've got a seed coming through this hole right here. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. So apparently some of the seeds blew underneath. I'm gonna let it grow. It's probably not a good thing, but I'm gonna let it grow. I'm just gonna leave it alone because I got so much coming up. All right, and then I got strawberries down below here. This rose bush might be my ketchup and mustard. I don't know what the other rose bush over here is, you guys. I don't know what that one is. It could also be a ketchup and mustard, so time will tell. I did take some pictures at the garden center where I got these, and we will see what it might possibly be. So I just clicked pictures of some of the surrounding roses that had tags, because these ones did not have tags. So anyways, but one of them for sure is a ketchup and mustard. I know for sure, because that one did have a tag. So anyways, all right, so let's see, let's come back to this one right here. And in this green stalk I have a variety of things planted. I've got a lot of arugula, so I think this is arugula. Now nothing is coming up in this one here, and it says purple auric, so we'll see what comes up. I do see seeds there, so they may still sprout. This one is also purple auric. Here it says I've got rocket astro, so it's arugula, and this is so thick, you guys. I heavily seeded this. This one says rocket red dragon, so nothing is coming up here. I do need to water again today. It's kind of dry on the top part of the soil, but then I've got stuff here, so it'll be interesting to see what's coming up. So this is definitely arugula in this top section, so I don't know what's going on here with this one here that doesn't have anything, because I kind of like planted and then I just scattered the seeds. So I'm not sure if I missed a spot, or I know there's stuff planted here. I could see some seeds in the top here, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. All right, in this planter that's all planted out with some salad strips. Basically there was these little strips and there was lettuce seeds in them, like a variety pack. And so this entire container is planted with those, and time will tell. Let's see if we see anything. I'll just kind of like spin it. So far my eye's not catching anything green, but that's not to say nothing will happen. I think I had a little extra of that planted over in this container. It looks like I've got some spinach Olympian hybrid in this one here. It is coming up now right here, so I see some green. So I'm not sure how much I have planted. Here's some of those strips of salad. So we'll see what comes up. The bottom two tiers, I have nothing planted in those yet. I'm leaving them open, so that's how it's looking. Then over here I planted tomatoes, and these are the little dwarf tomatoes, like the patio tomatoes for little patio containers. So there's a little sprout there. There's another one in this one here, right here. And so far nothing in this one. There's a little one here. So it looks like so far 3 that I'm seeing. So that's encouraging. All right. So I'm hoping that it'll put out a few more, will sprout up. So I do need to give this a light misting today. I do have my new nozzle hooked up on my front water spigot here, so that should be good. Let's show you the raspberries and blackberries. Let's see. Oh, look at this pretty. It's more yellow than the reddish color in it, so that's really encouraging. I think my friend got the same one, so I think she's going to be really happily surprised. She was looking for a yellow rhodie. All right, so I did not put the stakes back in after I did my last video, but in this one here I've got the triple crown blackberries. There's some yellowing to the leaves, but I think it'll be fine. The roots are still really good, so I've got that one here. It's a blackberry thornless triple crown. In this plant here I planted the Ann raspberry. This one here may or may not sprout roots. This was a part that got broken off. You'll see that in the video. Here it's putting out some new green right here and right here. So I've got Ann raspberry right here, and then I've got another one right there. And this one, let's see, that's nothing planted new in that one. And this one here I've got the it's covered in soil a little bit, you guys. I've got the Prime Arc Freedom raspberry, or no, blackberry, sorry. So I've got one planted right here. I can't remember if I got one or two of those, but anyways, I have one planted right here for sure. We'll see as it come up, because I did plant them. I did do a big no-no. You're not really supposed to plant your blackberries with your raspberries, but since the majority of my stuff is pretty much mixed already, I went ahead and went with it, you guys. So I do have a raspberry here, and I kind of did it on purpose. It's a big no-no. It's not something that you want to be doing, and I'm trying to protect you guys from the wind. We got a little bit of wind. It's a little bit chilly out here today. We got some clouds, but we got sun too. That's great. So basically with the blackberry and raspberries, there are diseases that can be transferred to your other plants, but I'm not really caring about that. So I will just see what grows good together. I'm going for that, basically. So I purposely planted my blackberries and raspberries together, and lighter colors with darker colors on purpose, so that I could tell the difference apart from my raspberries and my blackberries, and so on and so forth. So I didn't plant any of my blackberry bushes in with my mixed varieties, like my Tayberry and my Loganberries and so on and so forth. Anyways, so I wanted to make sure that I planted things separately so that I knew exactly what was coming up. So like, for instance, I do have a thornless boysenberry down here. I don't know which one it is. It's one of these two pots here. I'm not going to look at labels right now, but I have a thornless Loganberry, and then I have a satin blackberry. And the satin blackberry has thorns, so I can tell the two apart, even though the fruit's going to be somewhat similar in look, like they'll both have blackberries on them. But that's how I could tell the difference, is one has thorns, one doesn't. And the same is with my raspberries and my blackberries. If I've planted my blackberries with my raspberries, then I'm gonna know, oh, well, these ones are black and the raspberries are red or yellow, what have you. So I'm just kind of densely planting everything so I can kind of keep an idea of what's in what pot, which is kind of good for me. Not so much for disease resistance and that sort of thing, but you know, whatever. I don't plant like other people plant, so it's fine with me. And others can just mind their own beeswax. You're here at my channel, so get on with your bad self. Anyways, so in this pot right here, I've planted 2 or 1. I can't remember. Go back to my video that I have clipped in here, and I'll be showing you exactly how many of each plants that I got. But I planted a royalty raspberry in here, and I already had one of those in here, but I think I planted it here in the center, and it's coming up nicely, you guys. All this new little baby growth. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it that I planted out here in the front. And so I just have a variety of raspberries and blackberries. I have more raspberries than I do blackberries, but I do think I have about maybe 3 varieties that are a mixture of a the blackberry and a raspberry combo, like the loganberry, I'm wanting to say. The tayberry is a mixture of raspberry and blackberry now. And I haven't never tried the tayberry, so it'll be really exciting. Hopefully I get fruit on it this year. And I do know there was another one. Loganberry, oh, boysenberry, that's it. The boysenberry is also, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, is also a mixture of a raspberry and a blackberry. I could be wrong, but I can't remember. Anyways, so I think I have at least 3 varieties that are a mixture of raspberry and blackberry. Those ones tend to be my favorites, so we will see. I'm excited about what's growing in the green stalks, you guys. They're looking really, really nice, and I love that I can spin them. I have them on the spinners. I did realize that I could actually attach the little casters that where I can move them around more freely. I do have those because I took those off of the green stalk planters that I have in the back, because I used the stands for the movers. I used those with those small little turntables that I picked up for plant stands that spin, and I took off the wheels so that I was only using the mover base with the other spinners because they fit perfectly with them. And now I have the feet. I could put the feet on these ones, so I might just actually do that, just so that if I need to move these planters up here, I can move them easily. But these are going to stay out front. So anyways, that's how they're looking. And the rhodies, this one's blooming. I don't know if I'm going to get flowers on the other rhodie, but I'll bring you back when the roses start blooming. That'd be super nice. And I put the roses in here for my own enjoyment. And these rhodies are going out now. They're pretty much done, but it's putting on new growth for next year. So excited about that. I love that this one is variegated. I love, love, love variegated specimens. Are some of my most favorite, always have been for many, 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 many years. And so I seem to find that there are lots of other gardeners who also have YouTube channels, also have some of the same exact loves and likes as I do. And I always really enjoy watching their content as well and seeing their things blooming, and it's just so nice. Even though I don't talk to them and I'm not necessarily friends with them or anything like that, some of them, it's always so nice to be able to look at their videos and just be able to be like, oh, I really love that they love the same things that I love. It's so nice. And so anyways, this rhodie here, you guys, I know I'm like a squirrel with nuts. I get sidetracked so easily. This rhodie here, I'm not sure. I think these are actually blossom heads. So this might be a rhodie that's going to bloom a lot later than these other ones. And if so, I'm super happy about it. But these do look like blossom heads that are coming up and they're forming now. So I am very hopeful that we will get some blossoms that look like pink lemonade. In my opinion, that looks like pink lemonade. So hopefully they'll look something like that. I know this one here is called President Roosevelt, I'm wanting to say. Yeah. And it looks just like the picture pretty much. So I'm hoping that this looks a lot like what the picture shows. So I'm hopeful, because I'm all about pink lemonade, like the pink and the yellow together. Anyways, you guys, I will talk to you later. You guys have a lovely day. Love what you grow and grow what you love, and God bless. Bye.